Hi everyone, welcome back to Not Creda. I hope you're doing well today. I am okay. We are going to be completing a chunky charm today. Normally I would say a chunky charm takes me roughly about 3 hours, give or take. A few minutes here or there, but I think that we can pull this off. And what we're going to do is go ahead and take off our chain. This chain comes from Walmart. No, it's Hobby Lobby, and I only buy these things when they're on sale. So instead of $12, I pay $6. But what I tend to do is I will get 2 of them. So it's like 2 for the price of 1, or buy 1 get 1 free, etc., etc. In my head, I just feel like that's a better deal. If I need 2, I usually buy 2 things. I don't really ever need 2 of them. So I think we're going to only use this amount of chain because, yes. So now what I want to do is just separate this. I hope that your day is going great. It's kind of early in the morning here for me. I woke up at 3 something. Close to 4, but 3 something. And I was like, I'm not getting up right now. I'm going to go get back in bed. And then the craft crazy person that I am was like, you can make some videos. And you have a collaboration video you haven't made yet. I haven't worked on a project. Sometimes I procrastinate really bad. Really, really bad. I'm not sure if you're like that, if you are in collaborations. Excuse the adjusting of the camera. If you are in collaborations and you struggle sometimes with what you want to make, and you kind of just like, I'll wait. And then crunch time comes. I was a huge procrastinator when I was in school, high school and college. So I'm not saying I'm good at under pressure stuff, but sometimes I work okay under pressure. I do like having things ahead of time, and that's why I like to make my videos ahead of time, because I don't want to be stressed out. And YouTube, you know, YouTube is kind of flaky sometimes, but don't tell anybody. When it comes to uploading videos, YouTube is like, you should have uploaded this 3 days ago. And then my internet is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna agree with YouTube on that, because you know what? I'm gonna stop working right now. And there you are, mad at YouTube yourself for not putting up the video or doing the work ahead of time. And then, you know, it's just ugly. It's just an ugly situation to be in when it comes to that type of stuff. Now, I usually put a jump ring right here. Excuse me, a split ring. Do I want to put a split ring there? I don't know. I don't. I'm just going to use this right here. I was going through some of my things and getting rid of them, and I found well, so you know how I always tell you I'm a collector of a lot of randomness, right? Well, I have a keychain. I have a keychain collection issue. Had. My car got broken into in 2013. January 2013, I believe. And I had just cleaned my purse out, got all the stuff good going and everything. And someone broke into my car and stole that stuff out. And I had just fixed it all. And then I was going through my box. I have a box of junk that I keep. Random box. I'm going to go ahead and open up my split rings. Excuse me, my jump rings. To just make it easy. These things are thick. And plus my upper body strength is waning over time. I need to do something about that. Anyway, I have a humongous lanyard keychains. I have a whole bunch of them. Anyway, I found a little froggy keychain that I'm sure someone had gave me a long time ago, and I'm using that on my car keys. So I feel like I won't lose them. So now when I tell my son to bring me the keys, I just say, bring me the keys with the frog on it versus anything else. And I told you before I had made that, the teal tassel keychain. I still have that, but the big roommate has been messing with it. And he's been losing strings and strands off of it. It's just, you know, some people just don't appreciate things. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm doing this kind of backwards today, but we're going to go ahead and put this here. And I have no rhyme or reason like I thought I would. Now, I like this bike. Let's see, one. I like the bike a lot. A lot. But we're going to do this. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. And I do like messing around with the different tones of jewelry, colors, the findings, and things like that. I don't have any different color chain to like make it all match. Not this color chain that we're using for the charms. I do have like pink chain and things like that. But overall, I don't have any chain like that. Because you know what? When I first started making jewelry, I never thought about that kind of stuff, honestly. I'm like, oh, it's $2 for 1,000 pieces. I want to get it. I never thought about, oh, let's worry about quality, not quantity, right? So over time, I've learned that I need better material. And I've just been going through some of my things from years past, years gone by, right? And I've just been enjoying, really enjoying finding things and just taking me back to a different place, a different mindset than where I was at the time, right? Because over time, I think you grow into or out of your craft style. Like the craft style that I never craft in, but I really like is steampunk, right? Like I really like steampunk, and I really feel like that is me, even though I don't craft in it. And I think the one thing that kind of gets me about steampunk is sometimes, in some instances, I'm not going to be able to use that feather, that wing. I'm going to have to slide this to the side. Is that it's kind of painted in like a different realm, you know. I wouldn't say post-apocalyptic, but in that mindset, like the people lost arms or they have mechanical legs and eyes, which if you think about it, people now have mechanical arms and legs, not as extensive as the steampunk stuff, but they do. And it's not all veterans. It's some people that have been in car accidents and they've lost their limbs and things like that, are born genetically with that. And you know, science has been able to try to provide some sort of quality of life by doing that. We're going to go ahead and put all the baubles that we already have prefabricated. I thought it was more than 2. Is it just 2? Okay, 3. Wow. 3 whole ones. Yay. So it's looking like this so far. And I'm not going to pull out that little thing that my husband made for me, only because you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. Like that's like kind of when I'm crafting alone, I use it. But I do use it because it's really cool. Just put it on there, hang it like that, and just go from it. I know some people own the real thing. I never found the real thing. I did go online and look for it, and then I was just like, let's just make one, right? I'm just going to put this here. I want to try to pair a longer bobble with a shorter one and go from there. I am doing this all kind of backwards, right? But that's okay. So yeah, I like that type of thing, but I haven't crafted in it. I do have a project I'm going to be working on, and it should come out really cool. Like, if everything goes according to plan in my head, it will be really cool. Like, I'm not sure if you've watched Sheila's channel. They had a collaboration. Poet Spice, I think, was the host of it. And she made a shoe. That shoe was amazing. Is amazing. And I was just like, wow, it's so pretty. And the thing that she used, it was simple stuff. It wasn't like super fancy, anything. Like she took foam and painted it and glued it on the shoe. It was just so pretty. Very, very pretty. I thought that was really cool. Like, I like watching art be made because, you know, I get inspirations from that. But at the same time, it's just really cool. I did not just do that, did I? I sure did. You did. Yes, yes, you did. You see what I did? I put on the same thing. The same thing. Not good. Not good at all. That is not good. Not good at all. Yep. So, anyway, I love it. Like, I love that whole mindset of different things doing it. And I've seen so many, like, cosplays of ladies, you know, with, like, the little eyes. It's like aviator eyes, the goggles, and then the hats. The hats are so pretty. And then those big, pretty Victorian dresses, and then the shoes are weird because they have a gun that comes in shoe size. It's like James Bond, right? Kind of. It makes me think of Wild Wild West also. I know Will Smith doesn't like that movie, but I like the props in there. And even Sherlock Holmes type of thing. It makes me think of that. So, yeah, I really, really enjoy that. Type of crafting. Type of craft that I like to think I want to do. I do want to do. Not think. I am going to do. You know, sometimes I think for me, I'm just going to set this to the side now. Sometimes I don't create things because I'm so fearful. I'm so afraid that it's going to be crap, right? And then when I do it, it's like, oh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't crap at all. And then other times I'm like, oh yeah, let's go back to the drawing board. That was not good. That did not look good. What were you thinking? I've been looking at some of my older projects from when I first started making YouTube videos. And some of them have gone in the trash. Let's just put that out there right now. And then some of them, I'm like, I made that. I like that a lot. I think that my card making has definitely improved. Still not like, can't put things on straight. I still put stuff on crooked and things like that. But I just enjoy it so much. It just makes me smile when I think about where I've come. And I think that's very encouraging. Like, I think sometimes we don't encourage ourselves enough for our crafts, and then other people say like, oh, that's really cool, and you're like, you think so? You like that? Like, you remember when I made those crooked snowflake cards last year for 10 on the 10s? I still don't like them. I've been throwing them in the trash as I see them. I should just toss them in the trash right after the video was made. Only like 3 or 4 came out pretty decent, and I realized that it's not me with the crookedness on those. It's just how the design is made on that whole setup for those cards. And maybe I'm not the person cut out for those type of cards. If I can't fold it over and do it properly, then I probably should be messing with it. But it can be, you know, it can be a deterrent to people that maybe you're a new craft and you just started and you're like, oh, I really want to make a snowflake card. I really want to make a this card. And you get it and you can't make it work properly. That is why I think it's good to have an electronic cutting machine, because you can design your own card and you can do that. Now, I'm not pushing for an electronic cutting machine because those things are expensive. But if you really, you know, if it's an investment, because I know a lot of people, especially right now, I feel like Cricut, more so than any other company, is probably making a lot of money because so many home businesses have come out of this situation with, you know, staying home, social distancing and all that stuff. So a lot of people have turned into crafters. And I was talking to a lady at Tuesday morning because I went there a few days ago. Because my son has a like for the owner, not the owner, the manager. He's always like, "Is she here today?" Blah 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 blah. And the lady, she used to work at Joann Fabric, and I was like, "Have you?" I said, "Do you still work there?" And she's like, "No, I don't work. I haven't worked there in a while." She said it was just too many people there, and it was so funny because Joann Fabric, I think Michaels and Hobby Lobby for a time was staying open the whole time last year during the whole entire pandemic. So, or at the very height of it, I should say. And she was like, "It's too many people there." And I was like, "Okay." Like whenever I have been to Tuesday morning lately, it's like 3 people in there. Which is great and not great because the craft section has sorely diminished. And I feel like a lot of the crafts that, you would normally see at Tuesday morning have made their way to Ross, which I am not upset about that at all. A lot of people don't go to Ross for craft stuff, so I'm happy. That makes me happy when I see some of the stuff. Oh, that's too short, Brandy. Why would you do that? Is it too short? I think it is too short. Let's see. Yeah, too short. That's okay. That is okay. So anyway, she was saying it was too many people at the spot, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then she was saying, she asked me, had I made anything? And I was like, no, not really. And she was like, I need to get on it. But she said, everybody's making stuff now. And that's really a true statement. A real true statement. Oh, that's right. When you think about it, who isn't like crafting? Even if you're not crafting real craft stuff, like I consider this to be like crafting, but people are painting more and things like that. And I consider paint to be a different form of art, even though, jewelry making is art in its own right. I feel like there are different components of art. So just flipping this back. I struggle the most with head pins. I mean, making these silly eye pins so much that this could be one of the things that I could just practice and practice and practice, right? But I feel like for me, and other people may have a different mindset, especially if you're a jewelry maker only, it gets old. It really does. Like, I don't want to sit here every day and make jewelry, but I would want to sit here like once a week and make jewelry, which I don't do like I should. But it gets old after a while, especially if I'm not doing it for a purpose. Like jewelry making for me is one of those things that I can't just craft to craft. Like I've made a pair of earrings, I believe, a pair of earrings and like a bracelet for a trip that I was going on. And it felt really nice because I made something that I was actually going to use. Whereas me just making, pumping out earrings or bracelets just to make them, I don't do that. Unless it's like close to Christmas time or like a holiday, then I'll make some and sell a few of them at my little spot where I rent a booth at for some of my handmade goods and things that I'm just getting rid of out the house. This wire just wants to be persnickety, right? I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, but I do enjoy making the jewelry. It's not like a passion. And I think I once enjoyed making it more then than I do now. Now when I do certain things, I just feel a connection with my mom. Not when I say connection, before we go any further, I'm not saying, oh, I feel her presence or anything like that. I just feel like, she was still here and she were not sick. We would definitely be cracking jokes on each other and making jewelry or going to the store to buy stuff. And that it always makes my heart happy, to be honest. I always just find that little inkling of joy. Are you really going to do this to me right now? I am struggling with these things today, am I not? I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. We don't need a lot, and then we do need a lot. Let's see how many we need. We need 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, great. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I still put it, okay, 13. I was gonna say, I still put it back on the same thing. This is not 13. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 13. No, we did good. Yes, sometimes the little things in life excite me. And that's a good thing, right? If I only got excited over the big things, then I feel like I would be a little bit pompous. Anyway, the summer, when you're watching this video, has really, like, it's already the end of June, right? Almost the end of June, middle of June, something like that. What have you been doing with yourselves? Did you go on vacation? Did you take your family somewhere? Did you go to the pool? The beach? Has it been raining there? Is there any fluke weather going on? Because right now, it has rained almost every day of the week here. And I enjoy it. Of the recording of this video, right? And I do, you know, that's why I keep saying it's not Creda, because Creda is every day. Every day I get on and I share some kind of craft with you, a fun craft project, in hopes that I do 2 things: inspire or entertain. And, you know, I love that about creating, because sometimes all you need is that little bit of, oh, that's how you do it. I know that's, for me at least, that's how it works. I'm like, oh, so that's how you do it. Like, I can't think of her name, but I'm gonna, she's in the collaboration, the jewelry making collaboration. She has this tool, and I have that tool, and I never used the tool until she showed, and she didn't even show it. She was just using it, right? And I was like, wait, is that how you use that thing? Man, it's a life changer. But I have a big loop. It's a looper. Mine is too big. I need the small one. I need a small looper. Like, everybody in this collaboration in the jewelry, first of all, let me back up. All the people that I've ever been in a collaboration with, ever, are great, talented people in their own right. In the jewelry collaboration, though, I am definitely out of my league. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I love it, though. I love that all these wonderful people that are creating are always teaching me something. Even though they're not like saying, hey, let me teach you something, Brandy. They're like, look at what I made. And I'm just like, how? And then when you see it, you're like, oh, that's cute. That's nice. I wonder if I could do that. And then you try and do it, and you can. And you're like, yes. At least that's how I feel. This calling is just really messing me up today, huh? Yes, it is. Anyway, I enjoy the collaboration. If Deb continues it next year, I'll definitely do it again. Some of the collaborations that I'm in right now, I'm just like, okay, I don't think I could do another collaboration with this, but I could do another one with that, or I could do this, I can do that, because I really enjoy making the jewelry. I enjoy it so much. Like, if I had to if I had to drop all of the collaborations, even the ones that I've created for anything, if they said you can only have 5 videos a month, which one would you keep? The jewelry making one will probably be my first one. And then probably Lovely Ladies. I enjoy that. I don't like the Gorgeous Girl stamps though. Those things, I like them, but those tiny ones, oh my goodness, they struggle. They make me struggle. I'm not even sure why I still collect them, like, because I'm like, I can't do anything with them now. I like the big ones though. The big ones you can do some stuff with. Did she just do that? She did. Like, I just made a bobble with this thing and it's still not right to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? Let's go ahead, cut that off and get another one. All right, so I went ahead and finished all those up. You probably was like, when she gonna stop? Or you probably fast forwarded to this part or whatever. I don't know. But nonetheless, I did that and I ended up breaking a few of them off. And I had to readjust. And I ended up making this, which I had wanted to make one anyway. This is my first one ever made. Can you believe that? Yep, first one. And I'm going to put that on here as well. To be real cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're just going to get a move on. We're just going to go link by link. Link by link. No rhyme, no reason. And I say thank you all for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this. It wasn't a tutorial or go by, but if you want to see a tutorial or a go by, you can always just check into my videos and type in process video for Chunky Charm, and you should get a number of ones that I have uploaded. This was just kind of like a craft and chat, a jewelry and chat. Anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.